Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Kyle, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a new concept in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 community that people have been talking about a lot recently, and it's heroic skins. And basically what the idea is you take a character, a hero from Star Wars Battlefront 2, and you give them a skin that changes pretty much everything about them. For instance, I'm going to give an example, that's Jango and Boba Fett, something like that. You want to have a Jango Fett, but you don't want, DICE is not going to make a whole new character with the same abilities just so they would look differently. But you give them a new tier of skin, above legendary, above everything, a heroic skin that changes them. It's that idea, and I think that's so awesome, guys. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the top 5 different ideas for heroic skins that could come to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Alright guys, starting us off at the number 5 spot on today's list is Ben Solo, a light side Kylo Ren. And this would be really cool to see, but it is a bit of a stretch. I don't know if they're going to do something like this or if they ever even would, but I think it'd be pretty awesome to see. You would have to give him a new lightsaber and new clothes. It'd be a whole new skin, maybe a little bit like different voice lines, but I think the abilities could pretty much stay the same. Maybe the freeze ability, I don't know if that would be technically a dark side ability, but it'd be fine. You could keep it. This would be awesome to see. It is a bit of a stretch, but I would really love to see it, especially to hear those like interactions with Luke. That'd be really cool, guys. So it comes in at number 5. Now number 4 is something that if they actually did heroic skins and they took like what we really want of this and they did this, this would be a skin I really think they would make personally, and it's a older Luke Skywalker. Now this would be really cool to see because it would be a really rare skin. Like it would take forever, I'm sure, to get, and that'd be worth it though. It'd be awesome because you would have to change him a lot. Like DICE would have to work very hard on this skin because changing him to like older, it would really, like, he wouldn't be nearly as fast. Right now you play Luke, you're like a speed demon running around the map, but you couldn't do that as an older Luke. You have to be more like an old wise Ben Kenobi type guy, and it'd be really cool because I think most of your abilities would be more off the Force than the lightsaber. Now this would be amazing to see. I would love it. So it comes in at number 4. Just Luke, if they give you this, don't throw the lightsaber this time, man. That wasn't cool. Now number 3 would be very similar to an old Luke, and that would be Ben Kenobi. Ben Kenobi personally is something that I could actually see happening in the future. Now they are adding an Obi-Wan Kenobi for the Clone Wars DLC, which is going to be like plenty. That is going to be enough as far as Obi-Wan goes. But if they want to take that extra step and add in a Ben Kenobi as that heroic skin, if they do this, that would be really awesome. You know, Ben Kenobi again would be slower. He'd be more Force inclined, I think, than his lightsaber, but I think he would use it a little bit more maybe than an old Luke would, just because Luke is, I don't know, I feel like he uses it less and less older he gets, but Ben, he still uses it. He's actually still practiced with it a lot on Tatooine, because he didn't have much to do as when Luke was growing up. So I would love to see it. You know, it would be really cool. But if they didn't add this in, you know, it'd be enough. They're adding Obi-Wan, but still, a Ben Kenobi skin, heroic skin, would just be pretty cool to see, especially those voice lines. That would be really awesome. So it comes in at number 3. Now coming at the number 2 spot on today's list, guys, is something I would absolutely freak out to see. I don't care if this costs 600,000 credits, I would grind for it. It is a lightsaber Palpatine. This would be like groundbreaking skin. This would be awesome. People have been asking for this forever. Now they said like make us a new character, like a Palpatine with a lightsaber. But again, I wouldn't do that. I'd just make it a heroic skin. If they were to do this, this would be a skin that people would ask for so much, and it would be so worth it no matter how much you had to grind to see Palpatine with a lightsaber. Now, right now, you know, Palpatine's not exactly in the game at all right now, but still, guys, to see a Chancellor Palpatine Clone Wars lightsaber wielding Sith would be awesome, guys. That would be incredible. The voice lines would be a little bit different. His skill set would be a little bit different. I think they would use mostly the same thing, and well, no, because it have his lightsaber. So I think what they would do is they would give him one lightsaber ability and then keep his lightning too. Maybe puts it on his side. I don't really know. Maybe he has that twirling ability that he does when he kills Kit Fisto and the other Jedi. I forgot his name. That would be really awesome, guys. He would be such an interesting and fun hero to play as, and probably a little OP. You know, he did kill 2 Jedi in less than like 5 seconds, but still, he'd be super fun to be in the game, and he comes in at number 2. Now before the number 1 spot on today's list, guys, I actually have an honorable mention, and it is a Jango Fett Boba Fett skin. Now I did include it because I mentioned it earlier as an example, and also it was Battlefront Night, or Q Night Z, if you know him for the zombies community. He has a Battlefront channel now. It was actually his example that he used in his video when he first introduced the concept of heroic skins. So I didn't want to like put it in on my list because one, I introduced it earlier and he mentioned it, like he talked about it in his whole video. So yeah, that's why I didn't want to put it in, but it definitely deserves to be mentioned because I'm pretty sure if they did this would definitely be in there. So it comes in as an honorable mention. Now finally, guys, number 1 is something I think everyone would absolutely freak out if this was in the game, and it is a dark side Anakin. Now Anakin again is coming in the Clone Wars DLC, guys, and if they put in a dark side Anakin, now yes, there's a Vader, you know, technically there's a dark side Anakin, it's a Vader, but what I would really want to see is like in episode 3 when he's fighting Obi-Wan thing, not burnt up to a crisp, you know, laying on the side of the hill. No, not in the low ground when Obi-Wan is the high ground, but the kind of Anakin with the yellow eyes when he's crying and he's so grieving of everything he's done. That Anakin, that would be so awesome, guys. They would just have to change him up a little bit. Same clothes, same lightsaber, just change like his eyes, his demeanor, his emotions, his dialogue. It would be so awesome, guys. And to hear those interactions with Obi-Wan and Anakin would just be awesome, especially if you could have a high ground quote for Obi-Wan. I'm just saying, that'd be pretty cool if you could jump up and do that to him. Maybe there'll be a Mustafar map somewhere down the line. I know right now I think the only thing coming for sure is Geonosis. I could be wrong about that, but it would be so awesome if we had like a Mustafar map and people could make a custom lobby with Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars and the dark side Anakin, guys. I would love to see this. This would be the one. If they only made one heroic type skin with that concept of a heroic skin, this would be the one I would want. This would be my favorite one by far, because episode 3 personally is my favorite. I know it's kind of cringy, the CGI isn't great, and you know, Hayden Christensen is a little cringy as well. I know his acting is not perfect in that movie, but I grew up on that movie. That was my favorite one when I was little, and it's still the most nostalgic for me. I would love to see a dark side Anakin from that movie. That would be amazing to me, guys. So it comes in at the number 1 spot. Well, that is today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Before I end it, I want to let you guys know that I have this like summer church camp with my family going on right now for like a week or 2, so that's where I usually am during the day. So my upload schedule is going to be a little bit different, a little bit off, so I just want to let you guys know that. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and God bless.